Hey, so this week's vlog topic is how has art been used by deaf artists to express their experiences in life as a capital D and little d deaf person. So throughout everything we've looked at in class, all the artwork, all the stories, all the poems that we've heard, that we've listened to, the deaf experience is just so deep and rich that you really just can't look at one art form to really say to really convey their experience, because every experience is so different, and then every artist is so different in how they make their art and how they portray their experiences. One artist, Peter Cook, he is a storyteller, and all of his stories are just so personable and personal, and they convey such a meaning about how he grew up, and you learn a sense about who he is and how he's experienced life as a deaf individual. So I think he is considered one of the more lucky ones because he actually grew up in a deaf household. So he has been enriched. He has never been shamed for his deafness because it runs in the family, and you can see that and through his storytelling. He is proud of his deafness, and he loves being a deaf storyteller, and his stories are just captivating. As someone who doesn't really know ASL and just is there to experience it, I still understood everything he was trying to convey, even though I had no idea what he was signing. I still got the message and the meaning. Another one is Nancy Rorick. She's a painter. She mainly uses just three colors, but each color stands for a different thing within the deaf community. I have this, so give me 1 second. Um, the blue in her paintings are light blue is positive and means happiness and deafhood journey. The darker blue refers to oralism, autism, and the mask of benevolence. Darker blue sometimes looks lighter when it is used for blue tape. She uses red, and that refers to power and occasionally refers to love and positive emotion. And then yellow, it means hope for the future and hope for the improvement in life. Because as I was saying, Peter Cook had a fairly positive deaf experience growing up, but on the other hand, Nancy Rourke, she didn't. She had to suffer through oralism, and she wasn't allowed to sign. She wasn't allowed to be a core piece of herself, and I think that's unfortunate. So, and that's really reflected in her artwork, how it's darker and how there's just little glimmers of hope in each artwork, but hope is never the main message because she's had such a negative experience with oralism and autism and just all the people trying to bring her down and make her something that she's not. And then the last two artists I guess I want to touch on are Chuck Bard and Betty G. Miller. Um, Instead of using just color, they use a lot of symbolism. And their symbolism just runs so deep into their artwork. Like, this class has really made me realize that I am not good at interpreting artwork at all. I am awful because for me, a lot of the times I can't see past the surface, but there are such deep meanings in each one of their artworks. They tell you all of their past experiences with oralism, autism, with not being able to sign. Betty G. Miller has the famous painting of the 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 deaf person's hand, and all of the fingers are broken, and they have the handcuffs on, and I think that just really shows how she has been made to view sign, and again, a core piece of herself has been, you know, shoveled away inside because she wasn't allowed to be who she is, because she is a deaf woman who's not allowed to use ASL to communicate with her peers, with her family, with anybody. She was kind of shut out, and I think that's really unfortunate for any person to have, obviously, but even in this day and age when deaf culture is so moving and powerful and out there, it's amazing that like more people aren't embracing it and allowing deaf individuals to be who they are. And I think through the artworks, the stories, the poems, the plays, all of it, I think they're really showing that like they are a powerful community and they will be themselves no matter what. And I think that's an awesome message. Hey guys, so I am answering the vlog of the week question, which is, how has art been used by deaf artists to express their experience in life as